Greetings everyone, so welcome to IKR podcast second episode. So, to this very special episode of the journey of 5 years, a chapter ends but the story continues. So, today we are celebrating an incredible milestone, 5-year amazing as a TESL student teachers at IPGK Campus Rajang. And guess what? I'm not alone today. So I have my co-host.
Hello everyone, it's me, Desmond.
And I have two incredible guests that with me, Miss Valerie Janelle and Miss Jesha Jamal. So, how did you feel when you come to Rajang again?
So first of all, hi everyone, and it's so great to be here. It feels so surreal because it's been 3 months since we left Rajang. It feels like home, but a little bit different because it feels like we're strangers here.
So, how about you, Valerie?
Hi, so for me, don't get me wrong, I'm just saying this. This is what I feel. So when I first entered here just now, I feel like a bit sad that I'm no longer belong here. This used to be my home, but now I feel like I have to accept the reality that now I'm an outsider.
Just home for 5 years, right, Valerie? So, shall we start for opening question?
Sure.
Yes. So, when it comes to Rajang, what's the first memory that pops up into your mind about the first day in IPG?
Oh.
So, who's gonna start? Valerie or Jesha?
I think Valerie
Valerie. I think Valerie have a lot of things to share. So, first Valerie.
During the first week of our orientation week, we don't have water, like no water supply, and I don't know how to explain, but
We couldn't shower properly.
even you want to wash your face, you have to think twice, think a few times whether you want to use it or not.
Jesha, how about you?
So my first day, I think the most memorable memory that pops into my mind is when there was like limited contact with the IPG staff and IPG students and our former seniors. So we had to figure out things by ourselves. We had to figure out where to go with the clues given by the seniors, and there were so many things to carry and it was so heavy, and I'm not complaining, but I had to make like 5 trips by myself and carry everything.
Without echoes.
Yeah, so that's all.
Okay, so Valerie and Jesha, how did you feel when you found out that you were going to study TESL in Rajang?
So honestly, I've never really thought about my future because what I know, what I wanted was it had to be something to do with English. As long as it is English, I'm very content and I would be very passionate in what I do as long as it involves in English. What about you, Valerie?
How about you?
I think the moment that I found out I'm going to study TESL, I already felt the burden on my shoulder.
Burden.
The moment you your relative knows that I'm going to study TESL, they are going to be like, I don't know, that I feel pressure because the expectation for me is
So high.
quite high.
By the way, guys, this is the ex-president of English Environment Club, and here we have the new successors of President English Environment Club. Yeah. Now, what is the one thing that surprised you most during the first year degree since you present?
So what I found very interesting and very memorable was that the culture in Rajang, especially in Rajang, which is the 3S. So it was integrated to our batch very early on during orientation week. So it was Sapa, Salam, and Senyum. So it was very fun to do it to everyone. We even sometimes, it's such a habit, such an old habit. We even say good morning to the dogs and to the cats because it's like a habit, and old habit die hard.
So how about you, Valerie?
I think one thing that surprised me the most is okay, I have these things in mind when I first read the letter. I think I thought like you enter IPG and you only study about English. But the moment I entered it, it's like you learn something more than that, more than English, like classroom management, the
Pedagogy,
behavior.
right?
Yes, pedagogy. It's something that I never expected.
Same goes to me. When I got IPAN, I thought that I will learn about IPAN and IPAN. There's no like music, English, and so on.
Even
So it's quite surprising.
Even me, I thought that bahasa Malay language was fun and easy for me. But when it comes to the first year degree, wow, the burden is on my shoulder. So don't expect too much. Everyone have their own difficulties.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you could, can we proceed to the next question, right? Okay. So what were you expect when you joined IPG, and were they before?
So what did I expect when I first entered IPG and how they were met? I did not expect much. All I know that there will be so much hardship along the way, not just for IPG, it is for any other campuses or any other institution. We will meet a lot of hardship along the way, and I expected that a lot. But I did overcome it because I had a very good circle around it. So that's how my IPG life became so great.
So Valerie, you want to share something about it?
I expected IPG to be like all you need to do is study. But quite surprised. I was quite surprised. Like you can play, you can have fun, you can laugh a lot, you can make friends,
Yes.
and I think it's very memorable for me.
Yes. Guys, for information, I heard that someone said that Valerie leadership is very good.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so true.
Yes. I heard that from someone said, your senior TESL Valerie leadership is very excellent and very good, but it is secret. Okay, Valerie? You know, keep it secret, Valerie. Okay. So shall we move to question from Desmond?
My question.
Yes. So,
Next, we will move to the next session, stimulating questions. This is stimulating question. So my first question is, what was the most challenging subject for you and why?
Okay,
okay, Valerie first.
you agree?
I think
If I say
say 1, 2, 3.
okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Politics. Yes.
Politics is like, I think the most challenging one, and when you ask me the question, I was like, yeah, politics, right?
Think I don't know how to explain, but I think most of us struggle with phonetics.
Fine.
So,
Because English has very different phonetics than others. So when we learn, we had to like, our lecturer even told us back then when they practice, they use.
May I know how you guys practice for phonetics and phonology?
We use the
What do you guys use for practice phonetics and
use
phonology?
the
Console app, which we can check the symbols, whether the pronunciation is correct. So our lecturers, former lecturers, they suggested us every time we needed to pronounce a difficult word or some word that is foreign to us, we should check it first. Because our lecturer said anyone can speak English, anyone can be fluent in English, but not everyone can be accurate. So
Yes.
they want us to try to be
as TESL lecturers. As students.
Pardon me, what is the apps that you use to check the?
Is it British Council?
Is that apps
I
or
don't remember
website?
what I
There's
have it in
website.
the
Yeah.
Oh, So we call it as a British Council, right?
Yeah, you can check from British Council and
If
then
you want it, I can send it.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I will share it to you guys in the comment.
Okay, move to the next questions, guys.
Okay.
So, how did you manage stress during exam?
Most of the time, I will go out and play.
Oh, okay.
Play and walk around the campus
Ah.
with, of course, with my friends. We play a lot. Of course, we study well.
Ooh. So you
for me, it was having good circle around you.
Yeah.
Having good people around you also can bring good positive vibes around you. Because if you always hear like negative words around you, you feel like so down all the time. But when you have people who laughs with you, who plays with you, you also feel very happy. That's why I think IPG life for me was very fun. Yeah. It's not stressful. It's stressful, but manageable.
Yeah.
So, just you mentioned that skill is very important in our IPG life. So, tell us what role did your friends play in your academic success?
They play a lot of, not just role, they are my pillars of support. And they also bring
Pillars of support.
But it's true, they supported me in everything I do. They even came here to watch us recording for today. And I think most of my time in IPG, I was 80% with my friends and 20% alone. So that's
A lot or with your
different story.
Oh, that's a different story, guys.
But the big percentage of my life in IPG was surrounded by good people, and that's very important. Make new friends.
Yes.
Don't be a friend.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
Valerie, you have something to tell us?
Of course, my friends over there, they played very, very important role for my academic success. Let me tell you something. Like most of the night, we spend it doing our work or studying outside,
Yeah.
especially in front of the the director's room.
Wait, let me know who is with you.
Okay, the reason behind it is because we have the plug over there,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
The plug on, yeah?
and chairs, of course. Yeah.
Yes. So before that, I heard that Valerie was Rentasan Cemerlang.
Ooh.
That's right. Would you share tips? Maybe your junior from TESL will know the tips that you use in practicum.
One thing for sure is time management.
Time management.
When you manage your time very well, and everything will go smoothly. Yes.
Okay.
During my first practicum, I would sleep every night before 11.
Yeah.
I will get everything done before that.
Meanwhile, I didn't sleep one day before I penilaian. So yeah, don't follow me guys. Okay.
But it's different for my practicum too. So I think it's better for me to share more for my on my practicum one.
Okay. As everyone know that when it comes to degree life, we will have lecture. So I wanna ask you guys, who is your favorite lecturer? Do you have?
Very controversial. no, it's I'm joking. But two person comes into my mind. No, three. I think most prominent figures early on in our degree life. Shall we say?
Mr.
Yeah, Mr. Walker.
Yeah, Mr. Walker. Hopefully that Mr. Walker watch this.
It's
Okay.
Mr. Walker, Madam Laili, and Mr. Adam, because other lecturers are also great, but they left a very big impression on my life in IPG.
Yes.
I think she knows why too, right?
Yeah.
Would you like to share?
You share first.
Well, Madam Laili, she really, her scope of teaching is not just in the classroom, it's not just indoor. she brought us outside, she brought us to discover the nature, and then she would ask us to write a poetry based on what we see, and then she taught us to teach with our heart.
Yeah.
Remember, teach with our hearts.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Mr.
I
Walter.
think okay, Mr. Walter, he's very he's how do I describe him?
Oh, seems so
I think
great.
okay, Mr. Walter and Mr. Adam.
Yes.
Since we talk about better like this, I'm going to talk about both of them. They can teach you without looking at the slides.
Yes.
Like everything is in their mind. They can they have the sequence or everything on the slides.
But they don't even read
But they don't even read it. They don't even look at it. Like they just talk about it like naturally. Like everything is here.
Yes.
They don't need books.
Oh, that's mean there's book in their mind, right?
Yes.
Okay, next question. What was your favorite project or assignment? Do you prefer work in a team or individual?
You want to go first?
I think I would prefer both.
Oh.
For assignments that get better marks, I think I prefer it to be done alone. That's my personal opinion.
So, my favorite assignment was dramatization.
Ooh, dramatization. This time we take course dramatization.
Yeah. It was my favorite, I think, the most memorable era in IPG because we had so much fun, although with limited resources and limited time, but we had so much fun doing it together as a team, and everyone was involved. You know, you were the actress, but you were also the backstage crew. Like I was like one of the actors, and after I finished my line, I quickly grabbed the like props and then go back and then run again to my spot. So it was very fun to do teamwork. So I think I prefer teamwork. Yeah.
I see.
Jisha, would you share your title dramatization?
I heard a rumor is called High School for Scandal.
High School for Scandal.
Yeah, it's adapted version from Scandal, School for Scandal, but we adapted it into a modern version, which is called High School for Scandal. Yeah.
Okay, so
So
what?
interesting.
So what your title to title for dramatization?
Ours was Aladdin.
Yeah.
Wow, Aladdin.
I was
Try to guess what.
Are you the one of the Aladdin? Or no, or Princess Jasmine?
no, of course not.
Or maybe you.
She was Jafar.
Oh, Jafar! Wow.
She had the most iconic villainous laugh of all time. You should have seen her on the stage.
Yes, you guys should see this
Yeah.
drama, okay?
Link below.
Yeah, the link below. Okay, next question.
Okay, next questions. I believe that everyone will have their own give up moments. So I would like to know how did you guys overcome it? Can you tell us? Valerie?
For me, how did I overcome it is pray. I think you will never know how powerful a prayer is until you do it and the miracle happen to you. Because the miracle happened to me when I feel like I wanted to give up my academic life, but thank God that I survived.
Oh, thanks God. So, Tisha, what about you?
Maybe I should go first because the answer was so good to read. But for me personally, this is what I do when I feel like giving up. I cry my heart out. I will go to the bathroom, I turn off the faucet, I turn on the faucet and I cry. And no one will know that I cry. So when I go back to my room, I'm all like happy and cheerful. I don't like to be sad around my friends. Yeah, so I cry by my own and then I go back like the
Let's go.
So now everyone would know that, right?
Yeah.
Because you taught us already.
How about you, Liman?
Actually, if about give up, right? I always ask my friends to give advice to me, and like Valerie said, I will do my prayer as a Catholic. I will do my novena. I will do my rosary. But thanks God that I surrounded with the good people around me that who always give good impact on me during my academic session and give good advice to me. So, hey everyone, you know who are you?
Is it me?
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay, thank you, Liman. So we move to the next questions. I want to ask, what was your proudest academic achievement? Can you share with us? Or maybe your others achievement?
Yes, achievement. I heard that TESL give a lot of impact in Rajang. Yeah. Yes.
So I think if it's involved TESL, one of the hardest programs that we managed to do was the first sharing. No, it's the second one, which is collaborated with two other campuses, which is Batu Runtang and Tunku Abdul Razak. Sorry. We had to balance our time, and then we had to,
How to say? We have to think about a date because not all 3 campuses are available for one date. So we have to compromise, and it was such a hard journey to get to where we were. I think it took us 2 years for the collaboration to finally happen. Yeah.
2 years. That means it start from 2000.
23, 22.
Okay, so long.
Yeah,
because all three campuses, they couldn't decide on a time. It was like it's either this campus is busy or this campus is busy, so we can't find a time on that particular year. So we had to postpone and change our program to another, which is also what is SMK Sanity.
Okay.
Yeah, she's
So, how about you, Valerie? What is the proudest academic achievement or your proudest moment in Rajang?
Yeah.
Oh, I think my proudest academic achievement was my the practicum that you mentioned just now. Because it was not easy for me.
Yes, true guys, it's
I
not
think
easy.
it was not. It is not easy for everyone.
Yeah, that's true.
Like for you to have that kind of creative idea, it takes a lot of time.
I agree with you, Valerie. So, next question, Desmond.
Questions? Valerie and Jesha, I would like to know, before you guys entered IPG, did you guys feel shy to speak in front of people? Or maybe both of you, someone who have confidence level?
So, how did IPG
Share
share your
your-
communication skill?
Oh, I'm not a shy person. So I communicate a lot during my high school, primary school. But for me to communicate in English, it is not that easy. So so I learned to build my confidence to communicate in English here in IPG. Because I have friends, lecturers that encourage us to speak English, like in our everyday conversation.
So I'm also not a shy person. I think I will be the first to approach you. But
If it's in a public setting, I would shy out of things. Like I would not go up on stage and announce things. That is not me. But after I lived my life in IPG, I became more confident because my friends seem so confident and they kept on supporting me and they kept on like saying like, oh, you can do it, try this and try that, and make me go out of my comfort zone to try new things. So that's why I think it's very I don't want to I think that's very like my friend gave me so much support. That's why I become much better in my communication skills. Yeah.
As someone who has glossophobia, I think you guys know stuff.
Glossophobia.
Yeah. That when you speak in front of people, your hand will shake.
Oh.
Your heartbeat will.
Increase.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that is me. But when I come to IPG, when I come study to IPG, I managed to overcome my phobia.
Oh, that's good. Especially after practical, right?
Yeah. Especially after.
Yes.
Yeah.
In I think based on my opinion, communication skill is very important as
Yeah.
a teachers. If you don't have any communication skill, they will not you to enter the room of communication. So
Yeah.
remember, guys, communication skill is very important.
Yes.
So next question.
Okay, next question. I believe that both of you learned something new in IPG.
Yeah.
I want to know what is one skill you master that you didn't expect to learn in IPG.
I don't think I master it like really master it, but I learned how to be better. Is my classroom management. Like to control a class, you need to like study your student. So that's where you apply what you have learned in the classroom to the class in IPG to the classroom.
How about you, Jen?
So it's not what I've mastered, but something that I've learned throughout my journey, which is also kind of classroom management skill. Because I've taught both level 1 and level 2, and let me tell you, it's very different.
The kids in level 1 is different than
Yes.
kids in level 2.
Yes, I'm
So
agree.
you have to use so many different kind of approaches. Yeah, you can't use like this for level 1 and this for level 2.
Level
It's not the same. You have to try, and there's trials and error until you find the right.
Yes. For me, level 1 is easy to manage for me,
Yeah.
but level 2 is quite, how you say, difficult to manage them since they are almost comes to adult, right?
Yeah, teenage.
Yeah, teenagers. Sorry, teenagers.
They're quite rebellious. And
Yes.
sometimes.
Yes. But I think level 1 is easy to manage during their classroom. How you say? Yes, during teaching session. Okay.
Yeah.
So next, our question is for me. What was your most unforgettable moment during these 5 years? Maybe Jesha, you can tell us maybe during you do some thesis or
I think this is like very repetitive for me to say, but it was of course my favorite dramatization era. Because
Because we've done dramatization before, prior to that, but it was different kind of technique, different kind of approach. But this one was in front of a large audience, and there's no like cut,
Yeah.
and then edit. No,
Yeah.
it was like you make a mistake, you move on, and you try to do something about it, and you have to improvise, and it was so much fun if everyone was together.
So Jesha, since you told us about dramatization is your unforgettable moment,
yeah.
would you give us some tips? Since this semester we like to do our dramatization in front of TESLians and of all of the Rajangians. What is your tips, Jesha?
So the most important one is script.
Skill.
Yeah.
Because you can't pack everything into one big script, right? So you have to choose the most memorable scene in that part, and you have to make make it into a better and improvised version of it. And then the second one is for you to be able to work as a team.
Because you can't just expect one person to do this. Like I said, we were the actors, but we were also the backstage. And
Friends, we made our own clothes, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, we didn't buy anything. We bought the clothes and we sew it all by ourselves. It took us like around 1 week to
1
finish.
week?
Yeah, sewing everything.
because we had limited time, I think 3 weeks to prepare. Yes, only 3 weeks to memorize, to how to say?
To do the props.
Everything was under 3 weeks, so everything was like it was under pressure, but because everyone, yeah, it was fun because everyone played their roles because there are more than one role. Yeah.
So I think that's my official start from now.
I think.
When will it be?
Keep it secret.
We will have a
Okay.
musical
Dramatization.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I think this coming September also.
For September,
Yeah.
I think.
So
Maybe I will watch it online.
sure, we will share to you the link. Okay, so Valerie, what is your unforgettable moment during these 5 years in IPG? You can share your leadership, you can share practical, or maybe you can share your personal life in IPG, friendship, or maybe your ex-friendship also. Oh, sorry. Shall you share with us?
I think when you mentioned about moments, unforgettable moments, I think here I spend most of my time outside of my room with my friends. I play a lot, right? Like really a lot.
Yeah.
We play netball, cycling.
Cycling, basketball.
Yes, we tried everything and we did everything. Everything. Yeah. In the evening, we will sit there and watch the sunset.
Yeah.
I think the sunset here,
So beautiful.
yeah, it's so beautiful. Like beautiful that the other places they don't have it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, but I think here the sunset is like extraordinary. It's very picturesque. Yeah, it's like picture worthy. Like so every if you have any contact of Rajang student, every evening they will like take picture sunset. Like, today, I think it's true, right?
Yeah, I have a lot of sunset pictures in my handphone rather than my own face.
Yeah, this, everyone thought that sunset in Rajang would give great impact to us because I also like to watch sunset in Rajang because it reminds me everything happens for a reason. So next, what lesson will you carry for life, especially when it comes to Rajang?
The lesson I think I will carry for life is what you learn here. Okay, you learn everything, you study everything, but you don't know how to apply it until the moment you enter the class. Then you will know. Oh, this is the theory is for this. I need to study this for this.
I think after completing my degree, it's like one thing that I really took as a lesson is teach with passion. Yeah. Because even if your lesson is perfect, like you deliver everything on time, time management is great, and classroom management is great. But when you don't have the passion to teach, like you teach it, the student asks you like, teacher, can you come in? You do it, you do it. You have to have the love for teaching, not just like do it for the sake of doing it.
You have to love what you do.
Yes.
Even if you are not, it's not your first option.
Yes.
You have to love it anyway.
Yes, you need to love it anyway.
For the sake of your future learners.
Yes. So now we move to the next question. What? Who was your biggest motivator? Is it your lecturer, your friends, your boyfriends maybe, or maybe your friends,
Parents.
or your parents? So when
I think my family.
your family?
I think most of us agree that our family is our backbone. Like everything, when you feel down or you feel stressed or you feel sad, I always have my family's photo as my this is my
Wallpaper, right?
wallpapers.
I saw it
The
already.
moment I wanted to give up, so I look picture.
But that's a different picture.
But now it's a different because will you spill it for us? No.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Kidding, Melanie.
Okay, what about you?
Okay, how about you, Jesha?
Since she mentioned family, of course family is my biggest motivator, but if we talk about closeness,
I think it's friends. Like I said, they are my and still is my pillar of support. Everything that happened to my life, I would just like text them like, oh my god, you know what happened today? You know,
Yeah.
they are the people that knows me best.
Okay, as Jesha mentioned before, she cried during how's that? Take a bath and take shower, right?
Yeah.
Now, what about you, Valerie? Did you cry during your life in IPG?
Let me think. I think, yeah. There's one moment. Okay, I'm a person who love to. Okay. Before I do my real assignments, I have all the draft. Like
Wow.
a week before that or a few days before that. So something happened, like my laptop, I cannot even turn it on. So I lost all my draft. During that time, I think we have 3 assignments that due on the same week. So can you imagine? I start everything from scratch.
oh my
So
god.
at first I cried. I cried in my room. Then stand up, sit on my chair, and start to do everything. That was
So terrible.
terrible.
More than terrible, I think.
Horror.
Horror.
Nightmare.
Nightmare.
Ooh. Okay, so we move to the next question. What does being a TESL teacher mean to you guys?
It's more than teaching.
More than teaching.
Yeah, it's like you're giving impact on someone's life.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're shaping life, the younger children, and I think being a TESL teacher is like you have to like really deliver meaningful lesson for the students. Because when you enter the class, you just teach, and but the students
Didn't understand.
didn't understand what you're talking about, then I don't think there is any meaningful lesson happening.
Jesha, how about you, Jesha?
So for me, the reason why I love English so much was because of my year 6 English teacher, Cikgu Hana, and she was my practical guidance teacher during practical 2. So she made English so lovable. Like English is a foreign language, if I'm being honest. If we put it in today's context, it's like a language that's so alien to us. It's very hard, you know, it's not easy to learn.
Yes.
But having a teacher who's so passionate to give you, like, to deliver the knowledge to you is so important because when you feel like they love the
Passion, so they love the teaching so much that they want you to be better, you know, not just like scope things. It's like not important, you know. You have to like guide them. That's why I became so fond of English and made a decision. You know, it's like, oh, I'm going to do something that involves with English only. Yeah.
Good. So, since we talk about TESL, right?
Yeah.
If you could thank one person, who would it be and why? I mean, in Rajang.
Rajang.
Who, if you could thank one person, maybe your lecturer, your friends, your boyfriends, or maybe your ex, who would it be?
I think if I could thank one person, I think it would be Mr. Walter.
Oh,
He inspired me a lot.
to be a TESL teacher.
Yeah, like he inspired me a lot to learn more about English. Like English is not all about English. Like it is more than that.
Suggestion?
So since she talked about the past, maybe I could talk about more present one.
Okay.
Mr. J.
Mr. J and Mr. June.
Because he was my mentor during practical. I'm not gonna lie, it was very stressful. I'm not in a negative way. He's very organized and detailed. So he wanted me to be organized and detailed. And I'm not a very organized person, but he taught me how to manage my filing system and he taught me how to manage my lesson. At first you feel like, oh my god. Like, oh my god, you know? But when you really do it, you realize like, oh my god, his way is so much better. You know, it's much more systematical and more organized, and you can like, it's very clean. So thank you,
Mr. June, thank you, Mr. June.
if you're watching this.
So, how did these 5 years change you as a person, change you as a teacher? Since you guys already do the practicum, first practicum and second practicum, how did these 5 years in IPG change you as a teacher?
I think I learned to be more like independent. Like when you go to school, you cannot depend on anyone. Like you're not going to ask your friends to do your lesson plan, or maybe in school you're not going to ask the teacher to do your lesson plan. So you have to depend on your own. You have to do everything on your own. So I learned to be independent, like more independent, more like
Resilient?
yes, resilient, a good word. And
Yeah.
I lost the word.
Okay, so we continue with Joshua.
So sorry, what was the question?
She made me laugh.
How did these 5 years in IPG change you as a person?
So back then, I'm very extroverted person, but I am not confident. If you ask me to go up on the stage, I would give you so many reasons not to do it. But meeting new friends, they really supported me and encouraged me to try new things. Like I'm not a sporty person, but I've joined netball and pickleball, which I never thought I would join, but it was so much fun. And I even danced on stage, which is like so crazy because I'm not a dancer at all. But
When it comes to Rajangians,
yeah, but I started to love it because my friends keep on encouraging me to go out of my comfort zone. Yeah.
But you are a good dancer actually.
Yes, you guys should watch the.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So next question: what is the most heartwarming moment in Rajang? Yes.
I think
Maybe during your, how we said it, during the last day in IPG, or maybe during your graduation day, you meet all your classmates and you gather around with them. That guys, this is our last moment to be. After this, we bring our own path in our life. So, what is the most heartwarming experience with your classmates?
I think this is my personal experience. It's not much, but it's something like comes to my mind when you ask me a question. It was really kind of funny, but I think sad at the same time. It was one of my friends. I love to go to my friend's room. So this one time, I went to her room. So I sat on her bed and I kept on talking, but I didn't take a good look at her. But she was like keeping her head down while doing something. So I kept on talking, like she's not answering. And then when I take a peek, like she's like having tears running down her face. I was like, oh my god, like what happened? I didn't check. She was so stressed at the time, but I didn't know that she was crying. I didn't know what to do. So I was eating a tangerine, and I'm not good at comforting people. So I just like, I took a piece of tangerine, I took her hand, and just gave it to her, and I left the room. It's like, and then she immediately laughed. It's like she didn't cry anymore. She's like, and then it was very heartwarming for me. I don't know for her.
Okay, very so what is the most heartwarming with your classmates since since you are TESL 2, right? And Jisha is TESL 1, so they have their own perspective with their own classmate.
I think I learned to be more like independent. Like when you go to school, you cannot depend on anyone. Like you're not going to ask your friends to do your lesson plan, or maybe in school you're not going to ask the teacher to do your lesson plan. So you have to depend on your own. You have to do everything on your own. So I learned to be independent, like more independent, more like
Resilient?
yes, resilient, a good word. And yeah, I lost the word.
Okay, so we continue with Jisha.
So, sorry, what's the question?
How did these 5 years in IPG change you as a person?
So, back then, I'm very extroverted person, but I am not confident. If you ask me to go up on the stage, I would give you so many reasons not to do it. But meeting new friends, they really supported me and encouraged me to try new things. Like I'm not a sporty person, but I've joined netball and pickleball, which I never thought I would join, but it was so much fun. And I even danced on stage, which is like so crazy because I'm not a dancer at all. But
When it comes to Rajan,
yeah, but I started to love it because my friends keep on encouraging me to go out of my comfort zone. Yeah.
But you are a good dancer actually.
Yes, you guys should watch the. Yes. Okay. So next question: what is the most heartwarming moment in Rajang? Yes.
I think
Maybe during your how you said it during the last day in IPG, or maybe during your graduation day, you meet all your classmates and you gather around with them. That guys, this is our last moment to be. After this, we bring our own path in our life. So, what is the most heartwarming experience with your classmates?
I think this is my personal experience. It's not much, but it's something like comes to my mind when you ask me a question. It was really kind of funny, but I think sad at the same time. It was one of my friends. I love to go to my friend's room. So this one time, I went to her room. So I sat on her bed and I kept on talking, but I didn't take a good look at her. But she was like keeping her head down while doing something. So I kept on talking, like she's not answering. And then when I take a peek, like she's like having tears running down her face. I was like, oh my god, like, what happened? I didn't check. She was so stressed at the time, but I didn't know that she was crying. I didn't know what to do. So I was eating a tangerine, and I'm not good at comforting people. So I just like I took a piece of tangerine, I took her hand, and just gave it to her, and I left the room. It's like, and then she immediately laughed. It's like she didn't cry anymore. She's like, and then it was very heartwarming for me. I don't know for her.
Okay, very so what is the most heartwarming with your classmates since you are TESL 2, right? And Jisha is TESL 1, so they have their own perspective with their own classmate.
I think most of the time, like not most of the time, but yeah, most of the time, we figure things on our own, right? Here in IPG, you cannot depend on, like I said, you cannot depend on anyone that much. You cannot, okay, I want to know this, so I am going to ask this. So you cannot just depend on one person. You have to go out and look for your own answer. So that's what we did. That's what I did with all my classmates. So when we encountered like problems, we will discuss it, and then we will look for someone or maybe a few people, and we try to get the best solutions or the answers to our problem.
So this one, do you have a question for them?
And now we will move to the final segment.
Closure, right? Closure segment.
Okay. So now Rajang has new TESL index.
Yes.
So it will be your junior.
Yes.
So I want to ask you guys, what is your advice to them?
As a
About-
TESL 1
yeah.
first. Okay, we hear a TESL 1, your senior TESL 1.
Okay, so actually, I've had a lot of people contact me before they enter this. Some of them, not all. Their number one concern is making friends. Because they say like, oh, my friend is not the same class, how is it? For me, my advice is explore, make new friends. Not I'm just saying abandon your friend, no. I mean like, give yourself a chance to meet new people, to learn new people, and learn their cultures, learn their language, learn how they learn, learn how they teach everything. So when you learn through other people, you can also improve on yourself. Yeah, that's my advice.
Thank you, Jesha from TESL 1. And
Yeah.
how about Valerie from TESL 2?
I think you cannot stay on your comfort zone
Yes.
like all of the time. Sometimes you have to go out. You have to, like Jesha said, you have to explore.
Yes.
Rather than you sit in your class and you sit there and do your work, or you sit in your room, do your work, try to go out, make friends. That's why I have friends from other intakes. Because
Who's your friends from other intakes?
of course, because I love to go outside and play.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I think it will be the last question.
Yes, it will be the last question. Yes. So, thank you for Jesha and Valerie for joining us in this IKR podcast second episode. Thank you. Okay, that's all from us. Goodbye, everyone. See you on the third episode. Bye.
Thank you.